So obviously Nuke will be the next map here, and this is going to be a tasty affair. You know, my name's Jack. Look at me, I'm pointing at myself. Here I am. See, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could probably do that better, but...
Well, we didn't really practice.
No, we probably should have practiced that.
I just, yeah, if we had planned it out beforehand, we could have done something more.
You know what's really weird is I had the exact same thought about doing that, but just never brought it up. So, yeah, we're in sync. It's weird. But we are also here on Nuke. Oh, we could be. Should we dye our hair?
Yeah,
all
frosted
right.
tips.
Yeah. We'll bring that back out. We'll bring that out. We'll work on that. Workshop it. Into the game though, the Eagle's coming out. sinnopsyy, he's cut, he's fragging, Shock's dead, another man dead, Dooley's killing everyone, they're all dying.
And there he's rushing forward, he wants the fourth and he is able to find it. 4 headshots for him with the dualies. Forsy gets the flank off. Can he find another one? He can't. GX is the one to get the last frag as the dualies of sinnopsyy inside of the hut find 4. What a massive CT pistol to pick up, especially after NEOFRAG found that opening towards main with the P250. It was looking good, but then sinnopsyy says no.
You could see as well on the player cam that he was explaining how he killed them. He's just like, and I just shoot like this, and they die.
And I simply hold my movement buttons and I spam mouse 1.
Mouse 1 and kill and win game.
They all die.
So first round going away, Bad News Eagles on the CT side of Nuke. If they can pick this map up, Inferno will be the battleground that decides who goes to the major. But that is a big if and but. For now, Sinners just down to the Glocks and the Tech 9s. Grouped up again towards Hut. Senori's on top. He'll be looking to make some money with this SMG. But there is a bit of a cheeky maneuver. One man has made his way down secret, backstab onto 4Z. Zedco flicks with a P250. And does get 1 kill, but Juan Flatro in the elevated angle is flattening them like a rolling pin.
They simply didn't have the bodies going out A. They found the opening. As soon as that player rotated through heaven, it was just free kills. They just didn't have enough people pushing out of Hut. They didn't have enough people scaling. They didn't have the smoke for main either, which ended up being crucial because the players coming outdoor, they didn't feel like they could push forward towards the site. They would have been able to find the trade back onto that man swinging out heaven. But without that smoke in main, without the bodies going out Hut, the round just goes the way of BNE. And that was a force buy as well, so now Sinners are going to be onto the eco. They do have the upgraded pistols. 3 Deagles, the P250 on B-stick, and then Forsy, of course, just going for the full save to make sure he can bring the op out.
sinnopsyy, he's got a massive head-sized hole here towards Squeaky, and he'll put more holes into NEOFRAG than a fishing net. Damage outside as well, and it's just down to Zedco and 4Z, the last 2 remaining Sinners here. Oh, I was going to say, it's just a matter of time until they die, but Zedco's got a Deagle, and he just swings. Heard the CT pushing him. Surgically removes sinnopsy's lips to the weapon. Tries to get a little bit more damage done onto GX as well. And now it's just up to 4Z to make this one a costly round.
And all he has is the MP9. A single kill with this is an extra $600, and that's him dead. So, nope. Off the back of the eco, he does have the money to buy the op. He's not going to have much utility, but he goes for the light armor, make sure he gets that smoke. And now we're going to see the first gun round of the game. BNE, because of all the players they've been able to keep alive, they built up a decent economy here, so even if they lose, they're not going to be reset. Can Sinners pick up the opening gun round here on their map pick? They are the ones who wanted to play Nuke. What are they going to bring out here on the T side?
Weaponry-wise, it will be an AWP in the hands of 4Z. He tucks in behind the first box and looks for a peek over by A main.
No outside aggression, though, from the CTs. It's just Juan Flatro. He's down here in secret. He's gone down instantly. He's going to be playing towards the stairs. He has that man over towards heaven. I believe that's GX with the 1 flash if he needs it. Here it is. As soon as the nades start coming out, he's going to be able to throw that flash over above secret for Juan Flatro to peek. But they're just waiting for the right time. They don't want to go too early. Outside smokes are in. This will be the moment. Zed goes up on secret. Oh, he's up top. Molotov going to push him back. Forsy's taking damage from the nade, though. He's down to 61. There is the counter Molotov. So many nades being exchanged. The CT's dumping all their utility to stop this secret play, and that's not even where the T's are going. It's just one man outside. The rest of them are all grouped up in lobby, and now it is sinnopsyy pushing in. He wants to get the information. You can see the CTs, they're going to go aggro. 2 towards ramp and 2 coming through hut. They find the timing. A headshot onto B-Stick. Shock answers, but Centery's there. There's 2 players inside of Squeaky. They know the aggression's coming out now.
Good adjustment onto the head of GX, but as he falls, it all goes down to forzii in the 1v3. Scope in his hand, misses the flick. He tried to adjust, so close, but he can't get the kill. Will go down, and that's the round going with it. Bad news, Eagles flexing, starting to wake up and get into the groove of this series.
Up 4-0 on their CT side. It's a good start. By no means are Sinners out of this one. They've only got to play 1 gun round so far. And we saw yesterday, too, what can happen for a team when it's their map pick. As soon as they get on the CT side, they can just run away with it. So BNE, they want to make sure they build up as much as they can here. No silly rounds. No big mistakes like we saw in Mirage.
No.
Just get as many rounds as you can in a row, as this is going to be a lot of nades being thrown out, but they're not actually going there. It is going to be the ramp play, and rigoN's on the other side of it. He's only able to get 2. The jump, the spacing from the T's is good, and look at all the rotations. They've come in. He's not looking towards that side. Oh, but he's out of bullets. The swing, the Deagle will be the one to finish it. 1 versus 3. He's got the first one. There's only 2 remaining, and what can he do? Nothing. Jump down and die.
NEOFRAG, Neo die. Bad news, Eagles, with 5 rounds on the CT side. This is a great start for them, but the cash flow has returned for the T side, and the buy will be coming out. forzii on the AWP, 4 AKs to support that. But what is the play going to be? They dabbled with outside control. They've been playing the mind games. Here, they blow the door off towards Squeaky, exchange a lot of nades outside. GX has been spotted, they know where he is, and it will be a battle of the AWPers. He tags both. The bullet rips its way through 2 of them. The nade goes in as well. 6 HP on B-Sticks, 15 for forzii, and Shock, he's taken down by a headshot from sinnopsyy.
The spam through the smoke finds the opening pick, and B-Stick and forzii are both so low at this point. B-Stick has found a timing where he's crossed over behind red, and they don't know that he has. GX has the line, and he thinks it's clear. Oh, but he walks back into his crosshair, and he's still not able to find the kill. And what is the win condition for Sinners in this round? They're just so low. NEOFRAG or zedco, they're going to have to come up with something massive here. Oh, gaps in the smoke. GX, he might be able to spot the cross. rigoN's already down. Flash is going to come in. It's not going to help. They're going to be blind. He goes for the face. Oh, he spots the player back of red. But he's not able to find the frag. GX sees B-Stick. He gets the kill. There's the second one for rigoN. And it is just the 2 players left. The high HP players. NEOFRAG and zedco. They have the guns. They're going to need to come out ramp. Can they find this opening onto sinnopsyy?
With a face, hits the head of NEOFRAG, jumps up on the box as well, but zedco, he will connect that one. He's in a 1-on-4. No real time for this. Ankle's being covered as well, but he does bypass the shot as he drops into the B side. Finding a bomb plant out of this would be lunacy, and luckily enough, rigoN towards Decon decommissions the round and stops it there. So 6-0 now. CT side spree for the Eagles.
Yeah, 6-0. This is a great start. Sinners do take their tack. Now again, it is important to point out that, you know, they did win the pistol. They've converted the eco rounds. Second gun round won now. It's going to put Sinners onto maybe a half buy if they want to make sure they can fully invest into their gun rounds. No bomb plant means no extra money. Yeah, they are just on 34. So this is going to have to be the half buy. zedco could potentially get the hero AK out with that 4600 that he has. He may do it. Or maybe he's just going to save for the op. Hard to know. There's simply too many options.
There is. But there's only one option for you if you want to go to the major. Scan that QR code when it's up on your screens and book your tickets, much like one of these 2 teams will. Because the major's coming up close. Tickets will be running out.
True.
Deep nade outside early. No real damage done. Beastic's been able to push the whole way up towards Garage as well, and he slipped down. He's just running, Davey.
No, they're just going. They don't really mind. They're on the half line. They're going aggressive. B6 going to drop rigoN here at the bottom of the ramp. Can he find any more? No, it is just the one. sinnopsyy's rotated in, and he wants some ecos for himself. Takes the head off of NEOFRAG. Flank on ramp is there. Flatro's rotated in. Sinners are being surrounded by the Eagles. From up above, they're looking down. Not able to find the kill. Puts him down to 6 HP, though. And Sennery's here. He'll be able to finish it off. And with just Zedco, just the MAC-10, it's not going to be able to find anything as Flatro takes his head off. And the round goes the way of B, and he up 7-0 now on the CT side of Nuke. But we do see the guns coming out again for Sinners.
Okay, so rebuys there. All rifles. All gas, no brakes. They've got utility as well. They've got those HEs. So if they want to go for something flashy, potentially a play out towards the A site, we could witness it here. Flatro launches the nade round the corner, scrapes a good chunk of damage onto B-Stick. He'll just play for the back of Secrets. sinnopsyy spams on Squeaky, and look at this. The duo push all the way up through Trophy. So GX is just scoped in already. He's going to stay scoped in to see if he can get a pick into the back. Flatro gets two from inside of the vent, and that's the bomb dropped down as well.
Yeah, they tried to pop out. They tried to go down. They are punished for it.
Wow.
sinnopsyy drops to B-Stick, but Flatro immediately swings up and gets the trade. They have an idea. Zed goes over here towards Hell. Does manage to get one back. The trade is in, though. Again, rigoN swings out, gets the headshot. And the score now 8-0 for Bad News Eagles on Sinners' map pick of Nuke.
This is complete carnage. It is CT side Nuke, but they're winning these hands very these rounds very heavy-handedly. Super dominant stuff. Also, the difference is here. This is the Flatro that I was kind of hyping up in the previous game and expecting to see come out, right?
Yeah.
If you have rigoN and Juan hitting their shots, then things are going to be completely different.
Yeah, it makes the world of difference. Now they're trying to run out Squeaky. sinnopsyy's there with the spam. Force the answers back, and it is the 1-for-1s. Sinners winning out on the trades. Man has dropped down the vent, but look at the HPs. Again, it's 1 HP on NEOFRAG, 11 on B-Stick. Shock is going to have to come up massive with the Tech 9 as the bomb goes down in B, but he's the only man down. No one else has been able to make it.
rigoN. He's trying to bypass the push from the T's, finds the head of Shock and slips down into the B site. 1 HP and 11 HP for both of the T's. B-Stick, he's in the back, walking towards Secret, but he'll be spotted out by the fast flick from GX. And NEOFRAG, he's going to get out of there. Defuse will come in. He's throwing away the MAC-10. And that's the round gone.
Yeah, he knows it's not winnable. He's going to try to go grab one of those guns up towards Heaven, is able to recover. Of course, it is the M4A4, so he almost would have rather had the MAC-10.
It's lucky he got away as well. Flashbang could have taken him out there.
Yep, that would have been pretty funny.
I was expecting it, honestly. In my mind, I was like, maybe he just gets hit by a smoke and dies.
That would be funny.
Oh, I'd buckle, yeah. For the first time that happened to me, it was like Dust 2 in 2013. I was pushing up long, I threw a flash, and just saw the kill feed icon. I was like, what have I just done?
Aggression, the trade of damage. The Opera as well, and there's an opening pick going the way of Sinners. What feels like the first time this game, but look at this. B-Stick, he snuck all the way down. Flatro didn't see him. Has this been communicated? It doesn't look like it. He's going to get down into the B site for free. Oh, and this flank could be massive. Where's he going to go with it? Where are the T's going to end? That's the big question. He's cutting off rotation, so this should be the ramp play. Maybe they're going to go down Secret themselves, and they're not going to expect Flatro aggressive. Okay, no, they just throw the smokes, but they are going back towards ramp. I was worried for them. I thought they were going to try to go down Secret, and Flatro was tucked away close. There's no way they would have expected it.
No. It could have got really dangerous very quickly. The Two scopes stationed here towards Squeaky Door, but one of them will be squeaky clean. The other will be a bloody mess off the back of the kill. Flash is coming out. They're going to smoke onto it. And this is looking quite awkward. Now they're deviating back towards ramp. Behind the box, rigoN's waiting to be the round controller. Beastic gets the kill into the vent finally and reveals his hand. Here comes rigoN.
No!
What? rigoN! He's running them down at the ramp. And now they have to run into the site. Beastic and zCo left into the 2v2. Bomb's going to be planted. Molotov thrown onto the back as well. So zCo, he's got to move. He's low on HP, but he hits his shot on a fadeaway. There's Beastic with a frag on sinnopsyy. And Sinners get their first round.
rigoN made that just about as close as he could have. 3 frags from the back of the box and ramp. Puts them into the 2 versus 2. The Molotov forces zCo out, but he just swings and lands the 1-tap. So it is Sinners picking up their first round. But right here, I thought, oh man, this is the one. Luckily for Sinners, it was the bomb who snuck past rigoN. If the bomb had dropped on any of those players back towards Radio Room or Trophy, you know, that would have been a huge problem. They would have had to try to go back and get that bomb, find the 1v1 with rigoN, and then make it back to the site. But instead, the bomb makes it towards ramp, and there's ForeSee. He actually finds one pick onto GX. He knows that one Flatro's nearby. He did get that first kill through the smoke. Oh, and he's been spotted. They've spotted each other, and ForeSee wins out again. Now it's rigoN's turn to take him down. And there it is, 2 versus 3. rigoN going back towards ramp. That's where Shock is headed. If he wins this fight, ooh, spots him out on the jiggle. Molotov's going to give the position away, as they are grouping up to go into the A site now. And rigoN's already rotated back up to heaven.
rigoN on the rafters will rule over the A site as he stops Shock's dead in his tracks. So 2 on 2, back towards ramp. This time zCo will be able to hit the head of sinnopsyy, and rigoN's left in a 1v1. He's fighting behind the box. He's going to peek into it. Oh. Beastic gets the shot off, roars in excitement as that 1v1 gives them a second round on the T side. A T side that has been arduous for them. They've been struggling to wake up here on Nuke, and now finally 2 rounds come at once.
And now this is where that big lead that you've built up can just disappear in an instant, right? They were up 9-0. Sinners win 2 on the bounce. They start to just begin chunking away at that economy that the enemy had saved up. And ForeSee here with Rifle was the man of this round. That second fight win against sinnopsyy was absolutely huge. Got to the point where you thought rigoN might be able to save the round for them again. He's been so close. Yeah, look at him. He's pissed. 2 rounds in a row where he's almost been able to save the round for them, but just can't pull it off in the end. And now the economy's gone for BNE. This is a massive round. If Sinners take this, the Eagles will be on a save. Sinners can potentially just close that massive gap that was built up. 10-5, 9-6 half, that would just be unreal for Sinners considering how many they lost in a row. Of course, it is their map pick, so you have to know they're capable of it. sinnopsyy playing around the smoke, trying to find anyone just creeping forward. They give up just a little bit too much. They'll go down. Shock wasn't spotted tucking away into the corner. So the reposition is in. Outside smokes are on the way. And there is 2 CTs out here to respond. One Flatro with the nade. Ooh, big nades coming in. This could do so much damage. Where's the nade? One Flatro's already thrown his, so not a whole lot of damage found, but a bit.
Ooh. Outside cross going to be spotted from GX. One Flatro as well, shooting through the smoke. Whew. We'll be able to eliminate zCo. ForeSee wiping the sweat from his brow as he secures the jump into secret. And it is now in a 5v3. Tight on the time though, 45 seconds left as they are bleeding their way down into the lower bomb site.
And there's 2 CTs down here right now. One tucked away in dark, one towards the single door. sinnopsyy is holding for the vent drop, but there's nobody there right now. They're gonna walk up, and they might just clear him. They are gonna find the kill. That's the headshot for ForeSee. Now, do they expect the second man down here? rigoN tucked away in dark. The op of GX also towards ramp. He peeks out, finds a second, catches him with the nade, flashes in. It's gonna full blind him, but he has spotted the player in dark, but it's not gonna matter. GX is the one to find the impact. 4 kills for him on the op. as BNE, they take their 10th and they deny that reset from Sinners. They deny them the chance to break their economy, and they guarantee double digits here as they go up 10-2.
That's lovely from GX, the scoped savior of Bad News Eagles here. 12-4 at the minute on CT side Nuke. Enjoying the impact that you can have on the map. One flat tray. Ready with a HE towards Squeaky, but again, they're going to tiptoe their way towards Secret outside. He lets it rip with a spam, primes the nade, throws it in. Big damage onto both Forzy and B-Stick, but sinnopsyy, he'll be the one in a position to try and cut this off if they come running towards him.
Yeah, immediately counter smokes down into Secret. BNE has been fast to rotate down to B. If there's any presence shown outside, if the cross smokes are in, they have rotated down very quickly as two of them are here now. They're grouping. NEOFRAG finds the first. There's a second one here, though. They need to run him down. The jump is perfect. B-Stick lands the trade, but not before Juan Flatro takes down his teammate in Forzy in the back line. rigoN towards ramp. He's holding. There's two here. Flashes in. He dodges it. Swings out. Finds the headshot onto Shock, and he's going to drop.
GX close on the corner with a USP. Oh, it works out perfectly for him just as B-Stick looks away, so we can line up the tap, kill him. Zedko last to fall as well, as sinnopsyy has control of ramp, and Bad News Eagles certainly have control of the game here on Nuke. This is the second map in our major qualification best of 3. This is the home turf of Sinners, and with only 2 rounds achieved throughout the course of this one, they're going to use attack pause, try and talk it out, figure out what needs to change. They do have money for the buy going into round 14, but can they fix their tunnel vision?
Yeah, this was a target pick by Sinners. It's not even actually one of their best maps. I'm looking at the stats right now, and in the past 3 months, Sinners only have a 50% win rate on the map. Now, that's, Bad News Eagles only have 25. They've only played it 4 times. So you can see why Sinners picked it. It was a target pick. But right now on the T side, it's showing that even though they're more comfortable on the map than Bad News Eagles, they're still not very comfortable on the map. And it's showing now. As on the T side, they really haven't had a lot of answers. BNE, they rotate very quickly when outside presence is shown. Sinners just haven't been able to capitalize on it.
Peeking hard. He's ready for this fight to come towards him. sinnopsyy will spam through the door. Oh, just as he backs off from watching the close corner towards Trophy, that's when push comes to shove. Before Z push in, will feel the wrath of the AWP. And they get the first pick into the 14th round.
And now they're going to reboost the AWP towards Heaven, so we can reposition to watch outside. Nobody out there, though. All of them is grouped up towards lobby. NEOFRAG is trying to find any sort of tags through the wall, do as much damage as possible. Zedko wins out on one flat throw. That was up on top of the silo. And the reposition from rigoN again. Now he's in big garage. He's holding for the cross. Doesn't catch the timing. Player just going to make his way across to back red, and rigoN spots him, lands the tag. Rotations in as NEOFRAG finds the headshot onto sinnopsyy, and this round is being opened up now by the Sinners. rigoN answers back. That's the kill on the outside player as they make their way towards ramp. That's the AWP of GX. And where are they going to go? What is the response going to be for the Sinners here in the 3 versus 3? It is going to be the play out A, but rigoN is already rotated, but he drops immediately to Shock. sinnopsyy now needs to come up massive. Finds one in the back of B-Stick, but it's still the 2 versus 2.
sinnopsyy caught with a nade out, but still is able to dash it out and get the kill onto a Shock. So it's just NEOFRAG left in a 1v3, close quarters engagement with the AWP. 9 seconds left, hits the first, nearly the second, but sinnopsyy, he denies it. And the game goes 12-2.
And some of these rounds have just been so close for Sinners, but Shock, the shocking performance in that round. Not able to find that frag on the player towards Squeaky with his nade out. He caught him with his nade out. It's remarkable, he's right there. How does he not win out on that fight? sinnopsyy with the kill is absolutely massive, and then of course he finishes it off as well. They've all gone for the AK, so there's almost no utility here for the T's. They have two smokes, one on B-Stick, one on sinnopsyy, and Shock finds the opening through the smoke. He's gonna push in, rigoN drops, but sinnopsyy's already here. The immediate trade comes out. And now where do Sinners go?
Oh, the better question is, where will Bad News Eagles allow them to go? Because at the minute, they're just going to the graveyard. NEOFRAG, though, with a great headshot onto sinnopsyy, tries to command respect back for Sinners in the 15th round. It's down to the 3v3. You've got time to work with. They have the bomb on the back of B-Stick, but Juan Flatro, he's posted up by the window, ready to break the glass in case of an emergency. And the emergency is that they want 13 rounds on the CT side.
NEOFRAG was just too low to win out on that fight. One bullet from Juan Flatro was all it took. They re-smoked the door. 40 seconds left. They do have time to play with. They're not in too much of a hurry. As Zedco's crept through the smoke, he heard the smoke come from heaven. He heard the bounce, so he assumed there wasn't going to be any team there, and there it is. sinnopsyy peeks out, gets the kill onto him. It is just B-Stick, 1 versus 3. Can he be the beast in this one? Sneaks out through the hut, looking for the players up towards heaven. Molotov is going to isolate, but he swings out with the bomb. So he drops 13-2. What a half for Bad News Eagles.
And this is the Bad News Eagles roster that we've seen throughout the event, that we've seen in the past. Aggressive, confident, not showing respect, sporting 150 ADR on multiple players. You know, this is the normal Bad News Eagles, Davey, and they have come to roost here on the CT side of Nuke. Now, you've just got to keep it up on your T side and lock this game down. Take us to Inferno.
And if it does go to Inferno, both of these teams with massive win rates on the map, 78% for Sinners and 71% for Bad News Eagles. So that will be a barn burner of a game. And look at the odds. It's so tight right now.
Down to the wire, indeed. The buy comes out for the pistol. Sinners sporting one set of dualies on NEOFRAG. Zedco, he's looking to get a frag early. Ooh, tried to time him with a vent drop. Problem is he goes straight down behind him with a knife out, and sinnopsyy gets the first frag.
Oh, what a shot from sinnopsyy. Is immediately traded by GX. So we are in the 3 versus 3. rigoN gets gushed down to just 3 HP as NEOFRAG. He's re-aggressing, he's pushing forward. He knows this player's been gushed. That would have been communicated over to him, but rigoN doesn't land the shot, so NEOFRAG gets the kill.
It looked like he almost just shot near him, and it was enough to scare him into dying. Ooh, scary round though for the T's. So 2 versus 3, they have 1 player trapped in lockers. He's gonna jump out, and Shock, he's now slain by the headshot of GX. So now it's close in the battle of attrition. NEOFRAG is still over towards Secret with the dualies. His teammate is on the A site. What's the plan of attack here for Bad News Eagles?
It looked like at first they wanted to try to make their way towards heaven. But now they're both grouping up in Big Garage. They're worried about this secret push. They know that NEOFRAG was down there. And they could go anywhere. So the CTs just sort of have to split right now. You get the lobby control, you push in. Not going to expect you there, but he can't land the shot. Damage is being done, but no kills goes his way. NEOFRAG now is going to rotate up. They don't have a kit. Post plant's going to be difficult. Flash is going to allow him to scale up the vent, but he actually finds himself. NEOFRAG gets the headshot with the dualies, and the flank is coming in. GX has walked through lobby, and he's going to be behind them.
GX wants to take them down. Smoke on a bomb. He comes charging around. It's being diffused. Tag onto the player with the dualies, but he can't quite kill him. He's got to get the reload off. Time ticking away. Kills onto him, but the knife takes him down. Oh my god. GX has been skanged, but Sinners will jump straight back on the bomb, and they will get the pistol that they needed.
NEOFRAG wasn't able to cover his teammate, but he was able to respond with the knife. And this right here, I thought BNE was going to win the round at that point, but that's a nice shot from B-Stick, and that from sinnopsyy as well. If they don't land those 2 1-taps, it's round over. They're already down a man. They have full control of Secret. It would have just been GG. Go next, go on to Inferno. Instead, now that knife kill from NEOFRAG. Oh, unbelievable. And because of it, he's dropped the op over to sinnopsyy as well.
Beastic was just playing like Mordhau. He had whipped out, you know, his big long baton, his pole arm. He was trying to stab him with it. Eventually does. Beastic gonna get stabbed in the face though in this round by Tech 9. NEOFRAG secures control of the site, cleans up against everyone that's running in, and it is just GX. Last alive with 2 HP. Although, look at the HP for the CTs. A couple more kills could have come in there if they were unlucky. That would have been a very costly round. But they do finish it, and they do salvage the AWP as well.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, ooh, are they going to be able to get the AWP? Where did it drop? They do get it. They pass that one over to Forsey. Was just the half buy. And B&E now, yeah, I was going to say, they're in kind of a weird spot. So they take attack. Again, we can see there over on the A stream, Spirit winning 7-3 against Anonymous.
I believe they took the first map as well, 16-13 or something like that.
Yeah? Yep, Spirit did take the first map. I can't see the score, but...
I think it was around there.
Yep. So again, remember, these are the final games of the RMR. These are the teams that are 2-2. Winner will be going to the major in Antwerp. Scan your QR code right now to get those tickets. Loser will be going home. Winner goes all the way. That's what these teams are fighting for right now.
It's all happening over the past many days here from Bucharest. We've been watching our teams make history or have their dreams shattered live in the flesh in Romania. And today, one more team will decide their fate. Will it be Bad News Eagles or will it be Sinners? That's what this series is deciding, and at the minute the Eagles are soaring ahead. A lot of rounds to play with, but they still need 3 to take us to the 3rd map.
And they are grouped up towards ramp. They want to send the one player down through these smokes into secret. The counter smoke there from Zedko is going to work perfectly. He gets the kill onto rigoN, and the only man at ramp is Forsey with the AWP. Misses his first, peeks out for more. They're closing the distance. He needs help. There is a man here. That's NEOFRAG. He's able to get one, but they're both blind. They collapse on this. If Forsey drops, that's an AWP recover. He's able to get another. There's a player tucked away. He's close, and the no-scope comes out. Forsey with 3, and it was looking dangerous. It looked like they were going to be able to close on him and find the kill, but instead, he finds 3 kills, keeps himself alive, and Sinners pick up their 5th.
The reinvigorated AWPer for the side of Sinners. Salvaging what could have been a very messy round if Bad News Eagles were able to secure that one. It's a 13-5, buy back out. Bad News Eagles with firearms in their hands.
First gun round of the second half. And it's a big question. Can Sinners do what Bad News Eagles did? Can they win all those rounds in a row to start this one off? If they can, they'll close that gap. And again, when you're down this many rounds, you just think of it as like one round at a time. One round at a time. You just play each round as an individual. And then you hope at the end the distance is close enough that you're able to pick it up. Zedko playing close. They don't clear him. He does shoot on the first. Is going to be able to pick up the second. Can GX trade it with the AWP? He can't. Zedko close outside, gets 3.
Zedko coming in like a tornado, blowing them all away. But sinnopsyy will slay back with the AK. 2 CTs hit the DECK, and one flat throw, he spotted out towards Ven. sinnopsyy left now in the 1 versus 3. 50 seconds on the clock. He scarpers down through secret. He's got the bomb to work with as well. And a tad of utility to make his life slightly easier. He's going to Molotov the vent to deny the fast rotate. Is he ready for the ramp attack though? MP9 in the hands of Shock. He drops down and he's pushing up almost instantly. Bomb's going to be planted. That's the fight. Lots of damage done. Oh, sinnopsyy. He's so close to death. He's expecting the face. Hits the first, nearly the second as well. It looked like it was going to happen, but Shock will stop it.
If he got the kill and was able to tuck away inside of the doors, that could have been the round win. It could have been enough. They're giving time for Beastic to go recover the AWP in Big Garage as well. That's what they're waiting for. That's why they're not defusing. Don't worry, they're not going to pull a G2. They will defuse the bombs. This massive 3K from Zedko outside as well. That first kill, I thought when the player walked around the corner, my initial instinct was don't shoot him, because he clearly wasn't looking at him. That was my first instinct. I was like, oh, let him walk by. Let him walk by. But he doesn't need to. He's like, no, I'm fine. I'll just shoot them all anyways. I don't care if they know where I am. I'm better, built different. See, I can only shoot people in the back.
True, prime back shooter.
Yeah.
Right there.
Bomb plant does mean that they're able to get the out, and the flick from Juan Flatro gets the kill onto NEOFRAG. He's done a ton of damage. GX and Juan Flatro both put down to 15 and 14, but no kill going his way. And the outside smokes deny the information, so the CTs don't know if they've gone down, and that means Shock has to rotate into B, which leaves them very short-handed in the 4v5.
They've taken a lot of damage. They are going to be marauding their way up outside. B-Stick is here. He will be the defender of this territory. He is walking back to clear it. If he peers up on T-Red, it should be a free kill. That's the first. GX goes down. No room for the trade, but the door opens. sinnopsyy swings in. Cause and effect as two CTs are now deceased. And it's just on zigoN and Shock to pick up the pieces.
And they are going to have to save them. Molotov is going to push them back. They do have 2 kits, the 1 smoke on Shock. If they do decide to go for this, they do have some utility, but overall, this is going to be one where you're just not going to be able to. You're going to need to drop as well, so just save those guns. How different of a round it could have been if NEOFRAG found those 2 kills in lobby. If Juan Flatro doesn't 90-degree flick and immediately headshot him, NEOFRAG gets 2 openings and then gets away. The smallest of margins.
God damn. Okay, so a 14th round finally grabbed by Bad News Eagles. They just need 2 more. 2 more rounds on the T side of Nuke, and that would take us to Inferno, the 3rd and final map in this best of 3. They're going to be using one of their last tactical pauses as well.
Yeah, they want to make sure on this gun round they have a plan, that everybody knows what the plan is, figure everything out. And for Sinners, it is 14-6, but they still, they don't have a lot of wiggle room left. That mistake there in that round potentially costing them. They have had to concede the 14th. And they do have the op-out, so where are they going to send it, right? Forsey wasn't able to find the impact in the last one. He needs to be able to find something here. Yeah, just so unlucky for NEOFRAG that he wasn't able to get that double kill inside of lobby. It looked like he was going to be able to. BNE, they're going fast outside. Oh, he has been spotted going into secret. So now BNE, they know there's a man in secret. The counter smoke is out as well from zigoN, just to delay this, slow everything down. They've spotted him. Position has been given away. And so that should be the call for BNE to move towards the A site.
zigoN. He's trying to spot their feet on the face from secret. He's just going to play with the timing. Molotov comes in, so he's denied the aggressive angle.
Tag.
Yeah, that is a hefty hit. Shock follows it up. Make sure that sinnopsyy goes down for his sins towards outside.
Opening pick, going the way of the Sinners. But crucially now, rigoN's walked up, and he can sneak into hell if he wants to. Instead, he's going to go up towards heaven, and is he going to be spotted? He's spotted Shock, but I don't think he's been seen. No, he hasn't. Shock's going to drop here to rigoN unless something crazy happens, and it's surely not this time, surely not again. rigoN, he's close, he's waiting for the timing. He's going to swing out, he gives away the spot, but he does land the headshot. 30 HP for him, Molotov drops into hell, and now they need to watch this, they need to be wary. It's B-Stick at the vent, NEOFRAG's in the site, and he's going to drop. He pushes out, rigoN looking for his 3rd of the round, and he gets it. Massive play by the Swiss, and there it is with GX. Off shot lands, zigoN 1v4. Can he do something ridiculous? No, Juan Flatro ends it right there. 15-6, and map point finally going the way of Bad News Eagles, and they have 9 map points to play with.
They erupt in celebration of the round from rigoN. Everyone cheering him on there as he mentally resets to compose himself. Hell of a round. B-Stick could have been the difference maker towards the event when the push came out. NEOFRAG on the site as well would have been an added layer for the Sinners defense. Instead, all three of them fall to the flank of rigoN. The round is secured, and they just need one more to take us to Inferno. And that's where GX wants to go, as he is gunning them down. Smooth assassinations on the AWP outside. And Shock and Forzy are the last two CTs even kicking into round 22.
And this map pick for Sinners has not gone the way they expected. Forzy's finally able to get one back, but it is just the one. The T's have so much map control too. They're towards Hell. There's one outside of main. Shock is trying to respond with this aggressive push, but GX finds Forzy. It's the 1 versus 4, and Shock is going to drop. So BNE, despite losing their map pick, answer back decisively on Nuke.
16 to 6. You can hear the excitement. You can hear them cheering each other on. Support being shown there to rigoN, who was the difference maker. The lynch.